Hello everyone and welcome to week 8 of English 120. This week we're going to begin our research journey. The rest of this semester you're going to be working on a single research assignment with several different components to it. You're also going to be reading an essay in the Conscious Reader called The Good Soldier. It's on pages 192 through 196. And you're going to read your first chapter from the Bedford Researcher. Hopefully you got the print edition like I asked you guys to at the beginning of the semester. Please read chapter 1, and that's what I'm going to be discussing in our lecture today. For comp class, please complete critically assessing the credibility and validity of sources, and you'll also be completing a short assignment by the end of this week. You'll need to complete a project topic form, which is due on Monday, 3/25. So, how do you get started on a research project? The most important thing when you begin a research project is to get invested and take ownership. You want to find a topic that you care about. Research writing involves learning about a topic, taking a position on that topic, and sharing your position with your readers. It's really important that you find something that you can take a position on, meaning join a conversation about a topic that has two sides so that you can take one of those sides and argue it. Now, one of the things we learned about earlier in this semester is when you go into a research project, you want to go in with an open mind. So maybe you're doing a research project on, the effect of, so say you were really struck by Ornstein's article on the princess industry, the Disney princess industry, and you want to argue against the Disney princess. You want to agree with Ornstein and argue against the Disney princess, craze. So what you would do is you begin your research process, you begin looking at sources, and you'd start evaluating the information you're receiving. Now, during that journey, you may come across an article or a book or an interview that changes your mind. Maybe someone has a great argument that convinces you that, maybe the princess, this whole princess craze is not such a bad thing. So then what you would do is halfway through your research project, you would revise your position based on the evidence you'd found and your new ideas. So it's a good idea. The whole idea of this is a process. You're starting with a position, with an idea, with a research question that you're going to ask that is arguable, and you're going to do research and find evidence to support your view with an open mind that view may change. You're going to need to learn in this process. What you're going to need to do is to learn how to identify good sources. And a good source, a good academic source, is usually from our library. Is a really great place to start. You can do a lot of the research online, and we'll talk a little bit about that in later weeks. And you need to, whenever you get those sources, use all these skills that you've been building on actively reading. That means you want to read the articles and books in-depthly. Really understand what they're saying. Understand how they contribute to the conversation. You want to evaluate these sources and then take notes from these sources. And you need to know one really important thing would be to, as the Bedford researcher suggests, is to get a research log. We may be, you can do that online. You could create like a little Word document, or you can just have a print. What I use is like a composition notebook, and I'll take notes in that, and then it's all together. And it's a really great way to keep yourself organized as you're going on your research journey. Then you're going to use the research that you've done over the course of these few weeks to help you develop a position or an arguable stance on the topic that you've chosen. So, the first step in this process is choosing an appropriate topic. Your topic needs to be a subject of debate or discussion and discovery. Now, if you have any questions as you're choosing a topic as to whether your topic is a subject of debate, discussion, and discovery, then send me an email. Ask me questions. One of the things we're going to be doing this week as part of our discussion forum is to be posting our research ideas in a discussion forum and asking our peers for, for advice and information about what they know about our topic. One of the things just to continually remember is that by writing about this topic, you will be engaging in a conversation. That means you'll be engaging in an academic conversation where many people are voicing their own positions and ideas. The first step is to analyze the assignment. And the assignment can be found, the whole assignment for the whole rest of the semester can be found in this week's content. And finally, the last piece of advice I have is to choose something that interests you. Now, you did some wonderful work in your argumentative essays, choosing some of the topics that interest you. And if you want, you can expand on that topic. You can start there and continue. Or you can choose a new topic. It's completely up to you. So your very first assignment in this process is to generate ideas. I'd like you to complete the activities on page 20 and 21 in the box marked My Research Project. It's going to be a process of brainstorming, and you're going to do this several different brainstorming techniques in order to get your subconscious working on your topic. You will be turning this in as an assignment, and I expect you to turn it in before you finish your before you finish your project topic form. Which brings me to your main assignment for this week, and that's to complete a project topic form. By Monday, 3/25, use the pre-writing that you've done in order to discover a topic that you'd like to spend the rest of the semester studying. Refer back to the Bedford Researcher, pages 18 through 21 for more information. You can choose any of the issues or ideas that have come up so far in the Conscious Reader. Your topic should be a subject of debate, discussion, and discovery. Here are the details. Your project topic form must be at least 1 page in length, and it must be in MLA format. You need to introduce the topic that you will be writing about. What is the topic? What will you be arguing about that topic? You want to describe your interests in the topic. Why are you drawn to this topic? What build your ethos. What about your experiences have led you to this topic and have given you maybe some expertise in this topic or none, or a curiosity in this topic. Then specifically discuss possible sources. Don't just say, I'm going to look in some books, okay? Or I'm going to read some articles. Think about what are the steps you're going to take to conduct research on this topic. And one thing to think about is for this research paper, you're going to need, this is the research paper that will be due at the end of the semester, not this project topic form. But at the end of the semester, you will need at least 3 academic sources besides the Conscious Reader. Alright, that's it for this week. As always, please email me if you have any questions. Next week, beginning on the 25th, after you turn in this topic form, you will be off for a whole week. Enjoy it. Then we'll be back for week 9, which will begin April 1st, and we'll continue working in comp class, and you'll be working on something called a topic history at that point. All right, good luck, and I look forward to seeing you guys online.